my friends, welcome to the Daily 5 Express. I'm going to take us through my recommendations for non-negotiables. I do these exercises and variations on these exercises, that's a key point, most every day, if not several times a week, and I am so happy that you're joining me to do them now. And I don't want to waste a lot of time. I want to get this done. Remember, you can spread your Daily 5 out throughout your day. Don't have to do them all in this sequence. But here we are. So, starting with the balancing posture. You could use a chair or a kitchen counter to support, or a wall, but I'm going to do my first balancing posture with you, standing without support. So, root down in 2 feet, press down on what will be your standing leg, and think about having great posture. Engage your glute muscle and know that you are already starting to strengthen the hip by engaging that glute, and then turn it into a balancing challenge. So lift and lower, and then somewhere along the way you will hold and perhaps move into tree, which is rotating your hip out to the side and finding this yoga pose that we all love, tree pose. Again, you could be using a support. You could be doing any variation that works. I recommend doing different variations each day. And don't forget to breathe. Great. That was one side, other side. Rooting down, that means press down, engage the glute muscle, and then lift your leg up, lift and lower. Start to get ready to tell your brain to keep you balanced on the one standing leg, and then you can rotate out to the side. You know how much I love shrub, so that's a good option. Toes can even touch the floor, heel into your shin. Or make it more challenging, lift it up, do what you do, and hold. Beautiful. All right, that's Daily 5. Number 1 is a balancing posture. Next up, heel bounces. This is for impact. Okay, so with your feet a few inches apart, parallel. So I'm using the chair for just a little stability. Sometimes I do this in front of my kitchen counter, but also I do it when I'm standing at a street corner waiting for the light to change. So I don't always have support. That turns it more into a balancing challenge, actually. That's really good. So squeezing the glutes, come up on tippy toes and the balls of your feet. And then the key to a successful heel bounce is the bounce. Come down with vibration. If you feel that's not appropriate for your feet, if you suffer from plantar fasciitis, don't do it, or start wearing shoes. Or option to just do calf raises, which are fabulous exercise as well to strengthen your calves. But for the impact benefit, we want to come down 10. I'm bouncing. 8, 7, 6, vibrate. 4, no, I'm missing 5, I cannot count. 6, no. 3, 2, and 1. Step it out. So, I'm going to do the more advanced variation. You can do sit to stand from a chair, of course. Sit in a chair, stand up, sit back down. You can do squats, but I'm going to do sit to stand from the floor, which I love to practice every day. So, I never want to lose this ability. So I'm on the floor, sitting on my butt, swinging the legs to one side, engaging my core muscles, my abs, relaxing the shoulders, but now I'm going to use my core and the strength of my legs to come up on my knees, and here I am in what we call tall kneeling pose. So that's the transition. And then squeezing glutes, relaxing shoulders, stepping 1 foot forward, and then with momentum, stand up. Ta-da! And then I back it up to do the other side, come down, and then I'm just going to, from this position, I'll do the other side. So lifting up, stepping the other leg forward, low lunge, curl the back toes, engage your root lock, pull up on the pelvic floor, engage your abs, relax the shoulders, and then have very nice posture as you take a breath. and stand up. Ta-da! Sit to stand from the floor every day. And now, locust pose to the floor. So, lower on down to your belly. We're going to come onto the belly with the chin forward and the arms beside you, shoulders relaxed. Extend the legs behind you and go ahead and do a little tapping of the tops of your feet and also rolling of the shoulders, reaching back through both arms and all the fingers. Now lift each leg one time just to stretch it from the hip. Good, and then lower. And now you'll lift and lower the upper body. This is the key of strengthening the back. So inhale, lift a little ways and lower. Lift and lower. Don't forget that's a breath in. And now I'm going to add both legs. This is optional for you. Squeeze your glutes. Take a breath. Lift your arms, your chest, and both legs, and then hold. You're relaxing the neck. You're squeezing your glutes and you're stretching through the toes. And you're smiling as you do locust pose. We call this Shalambhasana in yoga. I love that word. Shalambhasana. And hold and breathe. Such a great strengthener for the spine. Great. Take a breath. And an exhale. Slowly lower. You might place your hands by your chest, curl your toes, and do a little press back into an extended child's or a puppy stretch. Good. And then move right on to your butt, to your back for our final of the daily 5, which is bridge. So come on to using your core, your abs. Tuck your chin slightly, lower down carefully. You're on your back. You'll root down in 2 feet. Bring your arms beside you and do any variation on bridge that you feel like doing today. Root down 2 feet. That's really key. And also I'm going to lift my toes right now to further root down into the soles of my feet and activate the feet muscles and the shins. And then relax. And now press down to lift up. Lift up your hips so you've got a nice straight line from your knees, hips to shoulders. And here we are in Setu Bandhasan or bridge pose. Finding your breath. Let me fix my shirt. Breathing, holding. And if you would like, you could do a moving bridge. You could put a block between your thighs and engage even more your inner thighs. You could do all kinds of great variations on the bridge. And you should do different bridges each day. And relax. Lower down. Lift the feet up off the floor. Do a little kick out. You might move your ankles around. It's a very good idea. Rotate your ankles. Good. Shake out your wrists. Do a little dying bug pose. And finally, just windshield wiper the knees side to side as a stretch to complete your daily 5. And that's it. So, to release, you could roll to one side carefully, keep your chin slightly tucked, and find your way up from the earth. If you're not yet subscribed to my YouTube channel, you can hit the subscribe button. And I would hope all of you, if you enjoyed this little video, give it a thumbs up, a like. I appreciate your likes. It means a lot. Go ahead and leave a comment below or talk to me on Facebook. Thanks so much for joining me. And just one last pitch for my ebook. So the details of how to do the daily 5 and a lot more, my morning routine, links to specific videos and other motivational tips. I wrote an ebook called The 4 Weeks to Stronger Bones Challenge. And below this video will be a link where you can click and purchase it. And I'd appreciate it. So I wrote it for you. Thanks so much and have an awesome day.